Tinubu government orchestrated, funded ongoing crisis in PDP, Labour Party, other opposition parties, Elrufai. We know that one. And now to the news info. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir Elrufai has accused President Bola Tinubu's government of orchestrating and funding the ongoing crisis in opposition parties, including the LP, Labour Party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP. Of course, we know that people are the ones funding, but you were part of them before now, Elrufai. So because things are not really going on smoothly with you people now, because obviously it might even be a lie. Because people like Boala that came the other time and was insulting him and say, oh, he's a drug baron, he's this, he's that, and at the end of the day changed his mouth. You too, you can come back very soon, probably when people have won the election in 2027. When APC has won the election in 2027, you now come back to APC again and say, oh, you didn't really say that, or blah blah blah, or that you've changed, or you've now seen that, or probably his thoughts is now aligning with your thought again. We already know that people are the ones funding it, and you were part of them before. You know all of these things too, Elrufai. Don't act as if you're a saint now. Stop acting like a saint. Probably it's because they did not give you ministerial appointments. That is why you are coming outside to say all of these things now. If they had given you, would you have come outside to tell us these things? No. Elrufai, who recently defected from the ruling All Progressive Congress APC to the Social Democratic Party SDP, made the allegation in a video seen by Sahara reporters on Tuesday. He spoke at the office of his new party, claiming that the internal conflicts rocking the oppositions were being deliberately fueled by the federal government. We already know. We know that one. That one, everybody knows that one. To weaken them ahead of future election. The crisis that is facing in the Labour Party is contrived and funded by the government of the day. Everyone knows it, Elrufai declared. Of course, we know. He accused the ruling party of using legal battles as a tool to destabilize opposition leadership. Jumping from one court to another is all designed to distract the party leadership from focusing on their own functions. They said, we know. That's what they do. That's the same thing they are doing to Fabara. But from one court case to another, so that he will not have time to be the governor that he wants to be. We already know. According to Elrufai, the same strategy is being applied to other opposition parties, including the PDP and the NNPP, where factional disputes have intensified in recent months. The same thing is happening in the PDP, even in the NNPP. There are people that have been resourced to go and cause problem in NNPP. We know that one. They will say they are defecting to the party, but meanwhile they are going there to go and destroy it. We know. The former governor pointed to the recent internal crisis within the NNPP, where a faction of the party reportedly expelled its leader, Rabi Musa Kwakwanso, and Kano State Governor, Abba Kabir Yusuf. The last thing I read about NNPP was that one faction of the party has expelled Kwakwanso and the sitting governor. When you see things like that, you will know that it is a contrived crisis. Which party sacks a sitting governor and the only governor they have, he queried. Elrufai, however, admitted that he lacked full details about the alleged government interference. You cannot claim that you lack full details. You know. You also know about it. Stop lying. You were part of this government. You've been there. You are a founding member. So you know all of the atrocities that they've been causing. You know everything that they do. So don't lie that you don't know. You know. So you have full details. Stop pretending. But insisted that the pattern of events suggested deliberate political sabotage. I don't have the full details. I cannot mention names because I don't have the full details. Now lie, you have full details. Stop pretending and lying to us. You don't have the full details. You do. Elrufai defection, his comments comes just some days after he officially resigned from the APC, citing the party's deviation from its founding principles and vision. In a statement posted on Facebook, the former governor lamented that the APC has been hijacked by individuals who had been abandoned the progressive ideals that led to its formation in 2013. Development in the last 2 years confirmed that there is no desire on the part of those who currently control and run the APC to acknowledge, much less address, the unhealthy situation of the party, he said. The former Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, revealed that he had repeatedly raised concerns about the party's trajectory but was ignored by its leadership. On my part, I have raised concerns in private and more recently in public regarding the capricious trajectory of the party, he stated. Elrufai, a key figure in securing electoral victories for the APC in 2015, 2019 and 2023, expressed disappointment at the party's leadership, accusing it of sidelining its founding members and disregarding democratic principles. This record counts for little in the current APC that has castrated its organs and treated his membership with contempt in the last 2 years. I find this no longer acceptable, he said. Now, a member of the SDP, Elrufai, has vowed to rally opposition parties. Why do you want to rally opposition parties? Why? To challenge the APC in upcoming election is a lie. You just want to destabilize them more. Further, I don't believe you that you want to rally opposition parties to challenge APC is a lie. He called on Nigerians who believe in progressive governance to join him in SDP. Nobody is going to join Elrufai. Elrufai, if it was another person, but you. Emphasizing the need for a strong opposition to unseat the ruling party, I'll focus on engaging with and persuading other opposition leaders and parties to join us and congregate under a unified democratic platform to challenge the APC in all elections and by-elections between now and 2027 by the grace of God, he announced. El-Rufai's defection and latest allegations signal an escalation in the political tension ahead of the 2027 general elections. As opposition parties struggle with internal divisions, his claim of government interference raised fresh concerns about the state of democracy and political competition. In Nigeria, we already know that they are always interfering. It is all sponsored. All the crisis that is happening in all of these parties, we already know. We know. Imo Obina says, we already know that when Apapa started his rubbish at Labour Party, we knew he was being bankrolled by this current government. See why Omenken says the only problem is Elrufai has no integrity. Exactly, he doesn't have. I don't even believe him. I don't believe him. I don't trust him. As a governor, he messed himself up, forgetting there's tomorrow. Today, tomorrow is here. And no reasonable people can never believe him. Exactly, nobody will believe in him. I do not believe in him that you will rally opposition parties because it is because of your own selfish interest. So nobody would believe you. Yahya Abdullahi says, whether you are opposition or ruling party, allowing your opponent to live in peace is a great mistake. It is part of politics. Can you imagine what this one is saying? Udemy Cleto says, my question is, would Elrufai have made this comment if he was given a ministerial appointment by Tinubu'S administration? That's a big no. No, he would not have, but because they didn't give him ministerial appointment, that is why. Elrufai is obviously making this comment from a place of disgruntlement and frustration. Yes, he's obviously angry and frustrated, and he might obviously be playing a script for us, which we do not know. Kelvin Omoloki says, we already know this. Of course, we already know this. Tinubu using Wike and Abure for the job. Of course, we know. We already know. Okoya Joshua says, you were among them that planned for all of it. Exactly. You were part of them. That is the reason why you could know all of this. Exactly. You were part of them. If you were a founding member, you know all of this. It's because you could not have issues. That is why you are coming to tell us. If you do not have issues, you will not come and tell us. Abi? And listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.